morning. Listen, if you or someone that you know has an AT&T account, okay, they need to know about this right now because this can happen to their account. Watch this.
Frank's phone wasn't working properly.
So Judith and Frank Dixon did what they regularly do with cell phone problems. They went to this AT&T store up the road at the end of October. But this trip was different.
The young man who helped us, started looking through things, and he said, I don't know what's going on, but did you purchase such and such on such a day? iPods and another iPhone, a very expensive iPhone, and a computer and a watch. And I said, no, you've got the wrong people. We didn't purchase any of that stuff.
But their account said they did.
It was a total of over $3,000.
The manager at that store told them to file a fraud claim with AT&T.
I was on the telephone with the fraud of AT&T for almost 3 hours. I spoke to 3 separate people.
2 days later, she got an email. Claim denied.
And I felt desperate with every effort that I made.
Judith wasn't getting anywhere.
So this is what this dining room table has looked like for months.
Yeah, since this happened, I've had it spread out, trying to figure out, what am I going to do next? Who am I going to call?
So she called Steve on Your Side. We analyzed the receipts and found whoever did this went on a $3,700 shopping spree in 58 minutes back on October 14th. At 3:05 p.m. that day, they bought 2 pairs of AirPods totaling $500 at this store in Sheridan. 9 minutes later, at the same store, a $1,500 iPad. 44 minutes after that, an $1,100 iPhone at a store in Littleton. 5 minutes after that, a $650 Samsung watch. For each of those purchases, the crook only paid taxes in cash and put the rest on installment plans on Frank and Judith's account, which meant their monthly bill jumped from a little over $100 to...
This bill is total $449.
Judith thought she might have to pay it.
It has been the most stressful thing that we've been through.
Until Steve on Your Side contacted AT&T. And while we were at their house, the phone rang.
Hello, this is Judith.
Kevin from AT&T was incredibly helpful, but asked that Steve on Your Side not record his voice as we talked through the bill.
I've filed a claim with the fraud.
He removed the fraudulent items, and when we later asked AT&T why it took us getting involved to make this right for Judith, they sent a simple statement saying they were still investigating how this happened.
A big company like AT&T should not tolerate this kind of behavior. And that's why I got Channel 9 involved, because I could not handle this by myself.
So cybersecurity experts call this an account takeover scam. We may never know how someone got access to Frank and Judith's account. A reminder, make sure that you're locking down all of your accounts using unique, hard-to-guess passwords for each of them. If your accounts offer 2-factor verification where they text you a code to log in, sign up for that verification and never give that code to anyone who asks for it.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk about it. So, of course, now, again, they just so happen to have AT&T. Now, account takeover scams have most definitely been around, okay? And, of course, this can not only happen to AT&T, but right now, this is happening with them at AT&T. Do you all think it was an inside job or not? Okay, that's the question. Do you all think it was an inside job or not? Because think about it like this. How can a person go into your account, right? Show verification, because they have to show verification. I know with my phone company, I have to, I get a verification text message. I have to say a passphrase I called them the other day just to make a change. And so the fact that they were able to do this and buy all these things without anybody saying anything has got to be an inside job, right? It has to be an inside job. All right. So again, Randall says, appreciate you, Randall. Randall says, make sure you guys go ahead and like, share, and subscribe as well. Miss Gigi says, no. She says she don't think it's an inside job. What do you guys think about this? Lynette says, good morning. East Harlem is in the house. Let's go ahead and keep talking about it, guys. So again, yes, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, too, we do get people that ask us, hey, can you help us? Can you help me with my credit? Can you create a custom game plan for me? Yes, we can. We can help you improve your credit score, qualify for home ownership, and lower your car payment. Scan that QR code to learn more. But either way, let's jump into the comments, guys. Let me know your thoughts and good morning. All right. So first off, Do you guys understand? Do you all have you first off, have you all ever experienced something like this where something was charged to your cell phone bill without your knowledge? Let us know. Or if you know someone that has ever had something similar happen to them, like an account takeover. Okay. So again, and here's another thing I want you guys to understand as well, too. All right. Now, if you pay attention, the people, they had to get the news involved. And that seems to be the only way, outside of obviously getting an attorney, which we shouldn't have to do. But at minimum, this seems to be the fastest way. Companies don't like negative press. Okay. They don't like negative press because, again, it makes them look bad. Now, this also shows the world how they handle things like this. She put in the claim, right? And they denied the claim, right? And it's like, I wasn't even there. So again, this seems like the only way to solve a lot of these problems is to get your local news station involved, right? And so either way, let me know your thoughts on this as well. Okay. All right. So Give Me Cash says the real GOAT is back. Don't worry about the haters. You keep it 100. I think you're referencing to that other video. That was crazy. Going back with, and it's crazy. I did look up that channel, and he makes like entertainment videos, which is fine, but it's like, man, you're not helping anybody, So listen, this is all about helping people. We want you all to be aware of what's going on. If it's not happening on a local scale, if you don't watch, like, I won't say your local news, but if it's not happening in your area, it's not going to show up on your social media timeline. It's not going to show up in your news. So you need to know about these types of things, right? I don't care what city is in, what state is in. It's like, man, people need to know what's going on because you need to be on top of it. And again, so far, the solution seems to be, of course, getting your local news station involved. All right. So again, Oreo is in the house all the way from Florida. Man, it's crazy. It most definitely is crazy. So, and again, make sure you guys are checking these bills as well. Obviously, we would notice a $3,700, being added to the bill, right? But either way, you most definitely got to keep an eye on all of that as well. Of course, Rhonda says yes. Rhonda thinks it's an inside job. Do you guys think it's an inside job? I mean, it's got to be, right? Because there's no other way that a person can get into your account without any type of verification. I mean, she didn't get a phone call. She didn't get a text message. She didn't get an email, right? So again, it's got to be some type of inside job. But I wanted to make sure you guys got that information this morning as well. And listen, we got some major stuff coming out, man. We got, of course, we got some listen, I don't want to give it all away right now. I may go live again later on today, but most definitely on tomorrow. We got some major news coming out from the CFPB and the Trump administration. We also got some positive changes happening as well. On the home ownership side of things as well, too, guys. So I told you guys earlier this year that Vantage Score will be stepping in big time. Okay, so we'll talk more about that on tomorrow as well. Oriel says it's possibly an inside job, or it could just be a scammer just getting around, right? Because again, they're able to but somebody was in the store. So either way, we'll most definitely figure that out. Henry says it's definitely an inside job. All right. But either way, guys, I'm not going to hold you all up this morning. Okay. But I do want to let you know we got more information that's well on the way. Also, too, how have you guys been liking the videos in general? Okay. Are there any topics that you want us to cover? Let us know in the comments if there's any topics that you want us to cover that we haven't covered. Right. We're trying to make sure we want to be your complete source for no matter where you are in your credit journey. Okay. So if you guys want to see more videos on business credit, if you guys want to see more videos on rebuilding credit, if you want to see more videos on, what to do with your higher credit score, right? We haven't talked about that in a while. And those will be like what I like to call good credit problems. Once your score gets to a certain point, there are problems that can happen too. Saying yes to too many credit card companies or saying yes to too many things in general, right? So let us know in the comment section below. We try to make sure we're here for everybody, even if you're brand new to credit, right? So we want to make sure that we're covering all of the bases as well. All right. Sledge is in the house. My guy dropping gems as usual. Yes, sir. By the way, me and Sledge, we got a special video coming up for you guys. Stay tuned for that. Don't worry. We got a lot of videos before that's going to be coming out. So, but we'll most definitely get you guys ready for that one. But it will be dropping this month. Okay. So for all of you all who would like those videos me and Sledge have done in the past, we got more on the way. Appreciate you being here, brother. So, all right, guys, I ain't gonna hold you guys up, but let me know your thoughts inside the comments. If there's anything you guys want to see going forward, of course, let us know as well. All right. And then, of course, thanks again for watching. Be sure to like.